What was that like? How did you get into the nightlife scene?
Again, it was everything goes hand in hand. Because the thing is, at these parties, you meet people. So that was what it was all about. It was about networking, being at the right place at the right time, getting that contact that could potentially change your life, change something, change the direction that you're moving in, change the direction that you're working, or change what you're working with. So it was literally just about networking and bringing everything, or going to where everything was at the same time.
Gotcha.
Because it's harder to reach all these people when they're in their respective workplaces and their whatever. But when you got everybody drinking in one spot and their guard is down, I've said too much.
You said too much.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. So, and then started working with Get Live,
Yeah.
and it was about what can I do to Get Live's name out there?
Yeah.
How could I be of value to that situation? And then that's what it was. We started working on the showcases, parties, and we got we started our first weekly party in 2012.
And at that time, was it called New York, New York, or not yet?
Nah, not yet. It was called Good Friday.
Oh, I remember Good Friday. That's
It was
right.
every Friday at Tammany Hall that no
Yes,
longer exists.
yes, I remember.
It was a karaoke bar before the virus, so we don't know what it's going to be after. But because things are changing daily. But and then the whole premise of that was to Get Live out there and let everybody know that this guy is the best. And the way I did that was, and we did that as a team, was we would book these crazy DJs and have them play with Get Live.
Yeah,
And there was a lot of legendary nights in there.
I was there
Friday
for a
nights,
few days.
they picked up momentum really fast, so it was cool. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
So,
It was
are you managing this
it was like
event? Or,
it was like a 9 month run.
wow, I remember when I think the cops came and shut down one of your events.
No, that was before the weekly.
That was before the weekly.
Right before that was July 4th. We threw a party at Tammany Hall, and they had just gotten in trouble for having this Smith and Wesson show.
Yeah, that's right. It was the
And
Smith and Wesson event.
the cops threw tear gas in the venue,
Yeah,
and they beat up a couple of people. And one of the cops that arrested me on another night, separate occasion, hit Pete Rock's daughter,
no shit.
and that was all over. So that just to go back to what we were talking about, when before I started messing and working with Tammany Hall, when you Googled it, that's what would come up.
Yeah, that's what comes up.
Then after I started working there, you would Google it, and what would come up was that Jay Z and Beyonce showed up, and Beyonce was pregnant with a baby bump.
And they showed up to your party.
So we threw J Cole's album listening party there. I threw a private event. Jay Z and Beyonce rolled up, Rolls Royce,
Oh shit.
crazy, and that's basically what I, in a nutshell. I helped that club change their whole image, and after that, it was a hip hop venue.
Yeah. Now, in New York City, do you think it's easy to book hip hop events, or do you get pushback?
Nothing's easy in New York City. Period. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Nothing is easy. The minute
Yeah.
you leave New York, everything's a charm. Snap of a
Interesting.
finger. In New York, it's just so many different hurdles that you have to. And now I mean, things things were already bad to begin with hip hop.
Yeah.
Period. Because I don't got to tell you that. Oh, and just so you know, I'm on a rocking chair. That's why I'm moving.
I was wondering. I thought maybe you was the Rain Man.
Now, you thought I was floating?
You said, nah, I thought you was like the Rain Man. Like,
No, I'm in a
hot
rocking
water,
chair.
water hot.
I'm in the bunker in the woods, so we
I
got
know
all
you in the
types of
woods. We
old
don't
shit.
want to let people know it's an undisclosed location.
undisclosed location. But
Yeah.
damn, I lost track of my thought. I'm smacked.
You was talking about the parties and all the groupies that come along with it.
Yeah, that's definitely not part of it at all.
So,
Not if you want to make money.
so
Um,
you avoid the groupies like the plague.
you have to be smart about everything. Oh, we were talking about how everything is more difficult in New York. One recent thing that changed, or one recent incident that changed, not so recent anymore, but like Troy Ave and that shootout at Irving Plaza.
Mhm.
Right away. If you're not of a certain caliber, and I'm talking about corporate caliber relationships, and you don't have a certain backing, you're not gonna even get a phone call back from a venue in New York City. It's insane. And when they call you back, they're gonna call you back because if they know that you're with someone or a company, or they're gonna quote you an insane price. So it's all about relationships.
Gotcha,
Personally, I've been doing this since 2008, and I've never come out of pocket for a venue,
gotcha.
and
Which
I never
most
will.
people do come out of pocket.
I never will. Which is why I don't promote parties because promoters pay for the spot, do this, do that. I get paid to put it together, plan it, produce it,
Yeah,
program it, get a budget, and I get a budget on top of it. So I
yeah.
produce things.
So you finesse the game, basically.
Nah, I mean it's not finesse
I mean,
because
most dudes I know, they tell me they pay for shit.
yeah,
It's
but
very
it depends
rare.
on your reputation though.
Mm.
I the way I started this when I started with Tammany Hall, they spoiled us crazy. So that gave me a lot of leverage. I didn't realize at the time that the deal that I was getting from them was insane.
Yeah,
I would go to these other places entitled and it worked.
it didn't work. They didn't want to
I
give you that.
ran with it. I
You had
didn't
to
look back.
adjust.
I didn't look back. They had to adjust.
Okay.
I made everybody adjust to what I
But,
need to do, what I need done. And I deliver though. That's the
yeah,
thing. You have to deliver.
yeah,
Like I said, I changed Tammany Hall's whole image with one event.
yeah,
That shit was buried. You couldn't find that anymore. So that's what these events that I program and plan end up doing. So I tell them, you're getting everything, go find a marketing company that's going to do this for the price that I'm quoting.
yeah.
They'll tell you you're out of your mind. Or an advertising agency.
Hold on one second. Let me put you on pause, and we'll be right back.
Cool, because I'm going to get a beer.
Uh, All right, so yeah, man, we back. We took a quick break.
Got a beer, full beer now.
Get some more beers and some more shots.
Cheers.
So we were talking about. Let me
New
clear this up.
York.
We were
New
talking
York,
about
how I changed the image.
you changed the game.
I mean, look at Shemansky.
You're like a Jedi Knight. You made them bend to your will.
It's yes and no because for there's that's why I'm not doing it anymore because these guys they don't listen, they don't learn, they think because they have the money they control the game, and all it takes is one bad booking and it's over. It's curtains for everybody. That one party where the venue goes and is thirsty and they just do something that they shouldn't, and that one dude invites all the people that don't get along.
Yeah. And but you having a fight.
That's how it ends up going down.
So what was it that made you decide to step away from the promoting?
From nightlife, because
Yes.
fucking New York sucks, bro. New York is one of the worst places to do anything.
Wow.
Every time I go out of town, the treatment that we get and the ease that I mean, I can throw a party right now in Tokyo easier than I can in New York City. And
Yeah.
that's not because I can't make it happen in New York, but because the conditions are so They don't line up properly. The conditions are terrible.
Yeah.
You can get a venue that's got all the budget you need to make something memorable happen and create a moment, because that's what it is. It's an experience, a moment. That's what it's all about. You want people to feel that they missed something. You want to
Yeah.
create major FOMO. So
Fear of missing out.
right. So if there's places that are line up certain things the right way, but then the other, then you're still dealing with other nonsense. The last place that we worked at, we literally had to go to war with security.
Which place was that? Shemansky?
No. Shemansky, literally to this day, is one of the best places that I've ever worked at. That place, we walked away because we felt we had to. It was getting stale.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it's a different.
Yeah, there. That's literally big shouts to Eddie Dean. Google that man. That's one of the smartest men I've ever met in my life.
Eddie Dean?
Smartest. He's one of the smartest people I've ever met, and the best club operator in New York, and possibly up there in New York City history. He might be up there with the Studio 54 guys.
Wow.
That's
I'm gonna have to Google that guy.
He owned Patra. So.
Oh yeah, okay. My boy Danny Tenaglia DJ'd for many years. He's one of my good friend's uncle.
Eddie's a legend.
Yeah,
He
Pasha
taught me so much.
is a legendary spot.
I went. It was like Nightlife College, just working with him, and awesome dude.
Got you.
So that was one of the. But if you look at that place before we got there, it had a reputation for being a techno spot. And
yeah, when you told me you were throwing a party there, I was bugged out.
And now look, right before this whole incident went down, they're full hip hop programming because we cracked that shit wide open for them. We helped them show people that it was a safe place to be yourself at. That's literally all it is.
And they had a good AC.
Yeah. Pumping.
That was my thing. Every time I got in there, I was like, the AC is nice in here, man.
Hey, brick in the middle of July.
Yeah, definitely. So you just said throwing party in Tokyo, and I know that you're a part of Lafayette and Privilege.
Big shout out to Lafayette crew.
What's the difference between like the streetwear culture in Tokyo and New York City?